Now, the very first thing we do before starting a video marketing campaign is determining what your brand is. And yes, you do have a brand. Every single person has one, just like we all have individual fingerprints. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's sort of weird thinking of yourself as an individual as a brand, but let me ask you this. If you were to start a bakery, a retail store, wouldn't that be a brand? Now, the reason why most agents have trouble determining on what their brand is because, let's face it, you're in the weeds. It's very hard to look at yourself as a business when you're just used to being an individual. But that is where Real Estate Marketing Dude comes in. I'm not gonna lie, I'm super creative. My strength is in brand development and/or storytelling. So go ahead and borrow my brain and let me help you crack your brand. The very first meeting we have is what we call a deep dive meeting. It's more like a therapy session that allows me to sort of get deep inside your head, determine what you're passionate about, what your interests are, and learn more about your personality. As I get to know you, we dig deep inside your brain, and this is the fun part. See, when we're talking about building your brand, it's not just your logo. Your logo is part of your brand, but your overall brand is how people remember you. It's your tone, it's your language, it's the way you dress, it's the way you look, it's the way you talk. For example, let's say we discover that you're absolutely passionate about cooking and catering, and if you were to win the lotto tomorrow, you'd simply quit real estate and probably open up a restaurant or a catering company. You know, food, cooking, entertainment, that is your passion, and that would be the basis of we would build your brand. So we'd probably come up with a media show called What's Cooking in your local market, and you would go around town basically describing what's up. Now, the reason why this is important is because when you start talking about passions, interests, stuff that you care about, your brand authenticity comes through, and authenticity is what makes good video. Now, once we crack what your brand story is, we will then come up with a consistent theme and/or message and turn that into a little reality show. We like to call these having a series. The reason why we establish a series is because it allows you to report your news. So what does that mean? For example, hey, this is Mike Cuevas with the San Diego Transplant. It's a lot easier to say than say, hey, this is Mike Cuevas with another episode of Mike Cuevas, and we're gonna talk more about Mike Cuevas. No one cares about Mike Cuevas. When you create a series, it allows you to become a storyteller, and good video involves becoming a storyteller, and that's why brand strategy is everything when creating a video marketing campaign for your real estate business. If you want to learn more about creating your brand story, click the link below this video and it'll take you directly to a blog post that'll outline it in more detail. If you have any further questions, feel free to contact us. But if not, continue on to step 2 because determining your brand theme is only the first part of the story. Let's go and see the next.